the other day, and so at Iowa, we had to, because of the three games in 7 days, we had to take yesterday off. So it's given the coaches a lot of time to look at film, and also the kids a day off to just get ready for a stretch of game Wednesday against Minnesota, then a game on a short turnaround again. So there's going to be a great film session going to happen in about a half an hour. I think our kids will learn a lot about what we can do to compete against great teams like Iowa, and I mean a great team. So it was going to be very helpful for us. We continue to get encouraging news about Karras. He's doing more and more right now, on and off the court. We expect on and off the court going forward. We have no date yet, and we'll see how his pain, how he tolerates any pain going forward.
Simon, why don't you start us off?
Coach, when you look back at the last 3 games and your next 4 games, I know you never like to discount upcoming opponents, but does it feel like an opportunity?
I don't even know we're playing the next 4 games. I do know that we're going to Nebraska because I'm doing something.
I guess when you look at Minnesota and then Nebraska coming up in the stretch you have, does it feel like an opportunity where not necessarily must wins, but we can take?
Still no must wins. You know that. Not this time of the year. But yeah, this is the way you got to look at it always. Every home game, you saw how difficult it is to win on the road. You know that. We all know that. I don't care if you're in baseball, if you're in football, you're in hockey. It's difficult to win on the road. So you got to win at home, and that's what this is. This is an opportunity to win at home against a team that is scrappy and feisty. Played a heck of a game against Indiana the other day. So young, developing, and that's what this is.
And then in regards to Karras, you mentioned on court and off court. What's he been able to do on the court?
Very little, just light shooting. That's all we wanted him to do.
Brendan?
He is out for tomorrow, though. He has not played.
I would assume so, yeah, I would assume so. But we'll, barring anything, we only got 1 day to measure it. But he'll be in his practice uniform today, and they say he does some light shooting, he does some ball handling, he does different things.
With Mortz, in terms of getting kind of stable like that, and then, kind of redefining a role,
Yeah.
maybe, what would be kind of a game plan to be able to establish that here in the next couple of weeks?
Well, as you know, you are who you can guard, and so this is, his physical strength has been demanding for him to try and guard some of the big bodies we were playing earlier. Now, the other day, he's out there trying to chase around Utah, and that didn't work out so well. So he's got a lot of areas there as an 18-year-old trying to figure out how to guard people, especially the really experienced ones. So that's the plan, is can he help us, where can he help us and not really be mismatched defensively? And he'll get better and better. When that young man is, he'll probably end up being 6'11" and 250 or 245 pounds. I think he'll be able to guard either position.
And his, whatever you want to call it, court awareness or kind of just, knowing of assignments on the fly, where has he progressed in that area?
I think good. I think it's that old. The good news is he can really see the floor. The bad news is he can really see the floor because he'll have to turn it over and do things that are, probably a little chancy. One of our big issues is the turnover issue. Is that if you look at the games that we've lost, turnovers have been a huge part of it. And you just look at his assists and his turnovers. Look at all our guys. That's got to be an issue with us. We don't have a lot of room for error. When we waste possessions, that's not good.
Swing over here to Chris.
You gave Aubrey a big hug during the game.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was about his assist. He made a beautiful backdoor pass that he's been working at. If you look at his assist numbers last year, him and Muhammad, they were not good. And we celebrate every assist those two get as they continue to see the game differently from, being guys in high school that didn't have to pass it much. They did a lot of scoring, and he realizes that he can do these things, but he's got to have the right angles. He's got to attack downhill. He's got to be better with both hands. So it was good because it was a play not called. It was read. That was probably just as much a part of it. We called it a dribble at, and he dribbled at and got it. And Mo read his dribble at, and it was beautiful.
And then I think one analyst said that when it comes to Karras, you guys as a team are still pretty efficient offensively. Do you run the numbers on that with and without Karras?
Well, no, I know that during this time, we're at about a point per possession, somewhere along there. And that's good. I mean, that's really good. I mean, Purdue was certainly, that was difficult to score against them. But we were able to score on Maryland. We were able to score the other night somewhat with the 13 turnovers is something that probably Karras wouldn't allow us to do that just because we play through them more. But that's what's cutting down our numbers right now.